Today I thought to myself, let's play Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I heard a lot about this game when it was first coming out. Now I know I'm playing the game a little after ages, but I heard a lot about the game and I heard it was brilliant and everything like that. Well, I'm going to be playing on ultra hard mode because you know me, beat 'em up guy. I don't think I'm the best player in the world, no, not at all. But what I do like is a challenge, and every time I lose, it makes me a stronger person. Seriously, you know, I learn from my mistakes. Well, that's the way I learn. You know, I like to challenge the best and then get my ass whooped, and then hopefully the next time I fight him, I have a better game plan on my hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select my two favorite characters, which is Forest Law and Marshall Law. So father and son action today, and I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Meanwhile, I wanna talk a bit about Tekken. Tekken on the whole, where does it lie? You know, where can I rank it in my list of beat 'em ups? Because obviously I play a lot of beat 'em up games. Number one, Street Fighter. Has to be Street Fighter. I'm sorry. Number two, Mortal Kombat. Number three, Tekken. Number four, Killer Instinct. And number five, well, I don't really care about number 5, so that's my top 4, and Tekken gets placed number 3. The reason why is because Namco constantly release Tekken games, and Tekken is a very good franchise. The one Tekken that stands out in mind has to be Tekken 3. That was my favorite Tekken. But anyway, let's do a bit of research on Tekken. So Tekken actually means Iron Fist in Japanese. Is a fighting game franchise created and developed and published by Namco. Obviously Namco Bandai Games. They also make Naruto and stuff like that, so they're actually a very good company. Apparently the first one was in 1994. I remember Tekken 1. Oh, Tekken 1 had some really funny graphics. But one thing I have to say about Tekken, I didn't really play Tekken 1 properly. I was too young at that time. If it really did come out in 1994, I was 4 years old in 1994, so I wasn't really a big gamer at that time. Probably was chilling out with my mum, and maybe my big brother was probably picking me up and taking me to the park at that time of my life. But the first game I was introduced to was Killer Instinct. Games like Killer Instinct on the Super Nintendo, games like Super Mario Brothers, and etc, etc. However, Tekken 2 had a big part in my life. I played Tekken 2 a lot. I thought that game was brilliant. I remember playing it on the PlayStation 1. I used to be in year 3 when PlayStation 1 came out. I think PlayStation 1 came out in 1997. I was in St. Silas at that time, studying in Blackburn. And when I was 7 years old, my big brother bought the PlayStation 1, and I was so happy that he bought it. I couldn't thank him enough. And that was the first game I played, and Tekken 2 quickly became my favorite game. I remember playing it in the arcades as well. I mean, if you go to a chip shop and stuff like that, they usually have an arcade machine there. And I used to play Tekken 2 on the arcade machine, and I used to get battered. My favorite player was Law, because Law is a very appealing character. Obviously, he resembles Bruce Lee and Fei Long from Street Fighter. Obviously, Bruce Lee is the sort of Fei Long and Law are modeled on Bruce Lee. So you know, there's that kind of, well, I want to use him, and I used to use him. And one thing I really like about Law was his somersault kicks. Now his somersault kicks take a lot of life, and I started to use him a lot. And I actually used to beat up people in the arcades as well when I was a young kid, actually, with Law. So I'm actually quite proud of myself when it comes to beat 'em up games. Obviously, I know there's probably some people watching this video who would kick my ass in this game, but even still, you know, it's just one of them games that I really did enjoy in the early parts of my life. After Tekken 2, obviously, I remember Kazuya and everything like that, and I know a bit of the history behind them, and etc, etc. But what I want to do is talk about the best, shall I say, the best Tekken I played. Now in my life, I remember spending considerable, substantial hours in Tekken 3. I spent so many hours in Tekken 3, it's unbelievable. I particularly enjoyed playing with Law and Hwoarang. I used to love Hwoarang's kicks, and Eddie, and oh, it was brilliant. Tekken 3 was brilliant. And I used to love the sort of there was like an arcade story kind of mode where you can choose a character and you beat up a number of enemies, you know, being ninjas and stuff, and you usually have a boss fight at the end. And every time you knock somebody out who's quite substantially strong, you get a chicken, and then you can eat the chicken and your life goes higher. And if you clock it, you get the doctor who was behind the making of Brian. Now Brian is a very strong character, he's awesome. But then after that, I think personally that after Tekken 3, Tekken took a little bit of downfall. I don't think Tekken 4 was that good, and I didn't particularly like Tekken 5. Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection was one of the early releases onside the PlayStation 3. Now I remember playing this game online, and I had a pretty decent win-loss ratio in that game. I used to play with Devil Jin at that time. The reason why is because I had a dear friend, he was called Sarosh. He was one of my friends in college. Now when the PlayStation 3 came out, PlayStation 3 came out in like 2006, 2007 time, if I'm right in saying. At that time I was in college, leaving high school kind of thing, and one of my really good friends was a very good player in Tekken. I mean, in our local area, we're sort of known for different things. Like if somebody said, what do you know about me, Junaid, they'll say Junaid is a good boxer. I used to do a lot of weightlifting and stuff like that, so I used to be a very bulky guy, and that's what people know me for. Some people know me for beat 'em up games. I mean, if I invite them to my house and again, when I was whooping of a lifetime, baby. No, I'm only joking. No, I do actually. I do. If somebody wants me a fight, I will of course have them a fight online. Obviously, I don't fight in real life anymore because you know, I was training to be a teacher and stuff, and I don't want to lose my position. Anyway, forget about all that rubbish. Sorry for blabbing on and just going on. But now I want to talk about my friend. Yeah, Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. One of my best friends, Sarosh, he used to play with Devil Jin, and I used to see him play. And he actually bought his console into school in Jeans for Jeans Day to raise up a little bit of money. And he'd charge you 50p per match, and he would just go through people like it was Christmas. He'd defeat everybody in the game, and he was so good in the game. Seriously, man. And I just thought, wow, look at this guy, he's so cool. He bought his PlayStation in, and he's actually using his skills to generate money for charity. So I found him as an inspiration, and I started to play a lot of Tekken at home. And then when Tekken 6 came out, I really did practice it a lot. But I have to say, when Tekken 6 came out, I totally changed my players. My original player is Low. I left Low for Jin Kazama, and then in Tekken 6 I just changed altogether. I started using somebody called Lars Alexanderson. So I've definitely been changing my players within my Tekken gameplay, and I have to say, really, look, I do enjoy Tekken. Like I said, I do place it in number 3 in my game list of the best franchises that make fighting games, so I really do respect Tekken. However, Tekken 3 is a standout game for me, and Tekken Tag Tournament 2. The game I'm playing right now is called Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and this is, alongside Tekken 3, my absolute favorite Tekken game. Now this game is fantastic, man. Everything about it. I love the way you can chain combos, call in your partner, and you know, father and son duel up against the hardest people, and it's just brilliant. I love this game. There's not a lot wrong with this game. The one thing I don't like about Tekken is button bashes. I swear, I invited my cousin over, right, from my cousin lives in London, right, and he came over to my house. Now I'm a good beat 'em up player, seriously. I'm decent, I'm average. And my cousin comes over, and he's got very little experience within fighting games, and we put Street Fighter on, right, and I whooped his ass. Because you can't really button bash in Street Fighter, and I annihilated him with Sagat and Ryu and etc, etc, etc. Then he said, oh, you listen, have you got Tekken? Have you got Tekken? I was like, yes, I have got Tekken. I put Tekken on, and he beat me. He beat me. He beat me in Tekken. He beat me in Tekken, he did. And I swear, man, I couldn't believe it. I was gobsmacked. I was shocked. I was like, hell no, you can't beat me in Tekken. That's impossible. So I was seriously I was shocked when he beat me in Tekken. I couldn't believe it. I was like, this can't be possible. But the truth is, he did. He beat me in Tekken, and I sort of started. I said, "Can I have a rematch? Can I have a rematch?" And he knew he beat a good player right there, and he refused to have me a rematch. You know, sometimes that happens. You know, you face many people in this world, and you know, some people, they just refuse rematches from you. I was gutted. I was like, no man, I want your rematch. So I started like begging him for a rematch and that. But he didn't listen. The guy didn't listen, man. So you know, we left it there, and you know, he still beat me up until this day on Tekken. So you know, I need to get my revenge back on him. I really do. I really need to get my revenge on him. You know, I need to plan this out. I need to know how to get him. Maybe I could go over to his house and beat him up on the game. That would be nice. Yeah, sure would do. Cause I need that. I need that respect. You know, I can't take it when someone beats me. I mean, okay, if somebody great beats me up, like, you know, especially when it's cousins, they keep rubbing it in, I beat you and stuff like that. So, you know, I definitely need to get my my own back on him. But anyway, I've got some exciting news because I'm going to go to the Comic-Con, man. I'm going to Comic-Con 2014 in Birmingham on the 22nd of March. Hopefully I'm going anyway, so I'm going to be there. It's going to be crazy, man. I can't wait to go there. And yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. Me and my mates are going down. Me and my good friends, Kenny and Kurum, they're hopping down and stuff. And you know, in my university time, I became a big anime fan. So that's the way it went. That's the way it works out. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay of me playing. I'm playing with Marshall Law and Forest Law within the game. You know, father and son duo. Law is such a good character and a quite easy character to use. So that's really good. So yeah, as the gameplay goes on, you can see how difficult it's getting. I mean, as you keep on fighting the opponents, the game gets harder and harder. And what can you do, man? You just got to stay on top and try to fight your best. My nephews are really good in this game. They offered me a couple of matches, and it's a game that they really like and stuff. You know, as a gaming somebody who likes games, you will always appreciate games that with that got high combos and high rewards and stuff like that. I still haven't played this game online. I really need to play it online, but you need a redeem code, so I think I need to purchase that redeem code. I really don't like this new business where, you know, you go online and you have to type in some code to play online. That's rubbish, man. I really don't like that. I wish games were just like the way they were back in the days. You can go online whenever you want. But anyway, what I want to do is, please can you leave your favorite Tekken in the comment section below. You know, please tell me which Tekken you guys like. Which was your favorite Tekken? Was it Tekken 3? Was it Tekken 5? Was it, which Tekken was it? Was it Tekken 2 maybe? And maybe there's some of you guys watching this video who played Tekken 1. So let me know your experiences with Tekken, and please like and subscribe if you guys like fighting games and stuff like this. Please subscribe to my channel. You know, I constantly upload every day if I'm free. If I'm not at work and stuff like that. And yeah, I really will appreciate if you guys subscribe to my channel, because this channel is dedicated to fighting games and beat 'em up video games, and also dedicated to anime, especially Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. So yeah, man, definitely you know, link up and stuff like that. Please subscribe to my channel. I will appreciate it. And if anybody wants me a match in this game, please hook me up. My online ID is ArnoldSwartzy301. Excuse me. So it's Arnold Swartzy 301, and I will be looking forward to playing against you guys online. And which of you guys have got Xbox One? My gamer tag on Xbox One is Naruto, and then a space Senin 786. And I look forward to having you guys a match on Xbox One if you guys want. That'll be brilliant.
Get ready for the next battle.
And I just want to know which is your favorite Tekken character in the game. So if I said to you guys my three favorite Tekken characters of all time have to be Law, Devil Jin, and Lars Alexanderson, which are your favorite characters in the game? Please link it down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. I'm interested in what characters you guys use and if you guys are good in the game, because I'm sure there's a lot of people who are good in Tekken, because generally saying Tekken is not a very hard game to play. It's not very hard. It's not like it doesn't have you know, it's, well, if you play on ultra hard mode it is hard, and it just depends what kind of level player you are. I have to say one of the strongest characters in this game is Bruce and Brian. Bruce, Brian and Paul, they are like these standout characters who take so much life in the game. Seriously, it's great. It's just, they're so powerful. But one of the reasons I am making this video is because of my good friend Uzumaki Khan, who uploads Tekken Tag Tournament 2 gameplays on his channel. He actually started to upload a Tekken Tag Tournament 2 videos on his channel, and I was like, yo man, this guy, I need to play some of I need to play this game, because I wanted to see how good I was. I reckon I'm still okay in the game. I wouldn't say I was brilliant. I'd say I was doing okay, and yeah, it is definitely a good game to play. Definitely, I definitely like Tekken Tag Tournament 2. It gets 8.5 out of 10 from me. It really is. It really is a great game to play. Anyway, at this time of the video, it's 17 minutes. I should be fighting someone like Yahachi and maybe going to fight Ogre, and sooner or later it's gonna be time to fight the boss. Now the boss is a girl actually. Her name's Jun Khazama, and she's Jin's mom, and she is pretty much solid in this game. She is absolutely solid. Ridiculous parries, ridiculous combos, ridiculous floaters. Just a very, very powerful character, and you guys are going to see how I fare up against her on the most difficult mode in this game, ultra hard mode actually. Oh, that guy, the boss inside Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection, what's he called? Jinpachi. Oh, Jinpachi is powerful, man. Really powerful.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight! two.